Alright, so as we're getting ready to begin step 105, we have a couple updates that we have to make to our WordPress website. First one, and most obvious, is our home page. If we go in and we refresh it, we'll see that our home page, we actually have some filler content that we're going to be adding to our website, and so we need to adjust for that. We need it to be a home page so that whenever we click on home, we're always going back to this landing page. The landing page is basically we're creating a new WordPress web page, and we're calling it iop-html5-home, and then what we're actually doing is nesting all of our other pages below it. We're using nested pages to break our different websites up to pages that we want in our different websites. And the way that we're doing this is just dragging and dropping them underneath this home page that we create. Make sure that we name our home page this, and here's the content that we're putting into it, which is available in the lesson down below on GitHub, and you'll be able to click in and grab it, and you're not expected to type all this in. And one thing that you'll notice, those of you who are familiar with Bootstrap, is that we're actually using some Bootstrap in here, and therefore what we're going to do also is adjust our theme on our iop-me website. So the page changes are we're adding the iop html5-home, and then below it we're just moving all of our current pages right below it. Then the next thing that we want to do, go to our menus. Let's start there. And in our menus, we're going to go ahead and we're going to rename the menu that we have created. We're not going to add home to it, but we're going to rename it to iop-html5 menu. And the reason we're going to do that is because there are other websites that we build out of me, and we want to be able to break those menus down. So rename your menu to iop-html5 and then save the menu. And then lastly is we actually are going to go ahead and we're going to put in a theme. And we're doing this because when we want to go out and look at our website here, the way that we see it, we want to be able to go ahead and see how our pages look. And the best way to do that is to go ahead and have WordPress installed on our site. For now, we're not really too worried about the front end of our iop-me website. Again, we're using this more for a content driver rather than an actual website. But what we can see is in the background, we really want this WordPress. So the way that we do that is we go out to our themes, and I already have it installed, you can see, but you just click Add New, and you paste in WP Bootstrap Starter Theme. And you'll see I already have it installed, and it's WordPress Bootstrap 4 Starter Theme. And the nice thing about this and other IOP lessons, classes, we actually use this as our base to go ahead and make use it to make our child themes. We learn how to make child themes and move on from that. So those are the changes. Again, remember the content for the home page, which if we go into pages, we'll see all under the IOP HTML5, we see all this content, and this content is available. It's in the lesson down below under lesson resources. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's get going. An exciting step in making our site, because we're actually going to go ahead and start pulling content from our WordPress website and populating our HTML5 application, our one site application. And just so you're aware, if you want, you can go in and add a little bit of content to some of your pages so that you can see, like on the Who page there was nothing, and if I want to, I can just go to the Who page and edit it and say something like, H1, welcome to the Who page. Close that off, and then, you know, if you want a little more, go ahead and put something silly in there like Horton was here. Save it. And this is where it's really exciting, because you're in here, you're updating in there, and if we go out to challenges and then we come back to who, we can see that our content now comes into the page. So look forward to getting writing code with you, and we'll see you in the next video.